What's up guys, I'm Newbie Dave and welcome to the weekend update. Let's get started. So how's it going y'all? Hope y'all are having a great weekend. First of all, I want to start by just giving a big thank you to all my supporters, all my subscribers. About a week and a half ago, I was only up to 39 subscribers, and since then my numbers have just shot up to 57. I realize that's still just kind of a drop in the bucket in terms of YouTube channels. I was really only expecting maybe a dozen or so subscribers by the end of this thing. The fact that I've already passed 50 subscribers, and from my perspective I'm only like halfway through this series, that's just mind-blowing to me. So a genuine thank you to everyone who has been following my videos and leaving encouraging comments and liking the videos. It really helps me out. It motivates me, it encourages me. It lets me know that people are enjoying the content that I'm making, which I really appreciate. So thank you very much. Alright, so last time we built this amazing Nether Hub, and I love the way that this thing is coming together. Now we just need to finish out the floor and this thing will really be done. We still need to do the tunnels after that, but I think I'm going to save that for its own episode. Yeah, I'm going to do that later. Today we're just going to focus on the floor. Now there's two things that we need to do with the floor. One is obviously make it look nice. Netherrack doesn't look nice. It needs to kind of go with the rest of this room. And also the floor is kind of the biggest component in mob proofing a room. Right now, this room is not mob proofed, meaning that we could get spawns in here. We could get magma cubes, we could get ghasts, we could get piglins, and none of that's good. You don't want to come through your nether portal or come back from some faraway place in the nether and be greeted by a giant ghast in your nether hub that's going to start shooting fire charges at you and blow everything up. Now there's a couple of ways that you can mob proof things. One is by using slabs on the bottom of a block like this. So mobs cannot spawn on top of slabs when they're placed on the bottom of a block. If they are placed on the top of a block like this, to the game that's really no different than a full block, and mobs can still spawn there. Another way you can block spawns is by using transparent blocks like glass or leaves, so mobs will not spawn on top of these things. And a third way is to use just other items that you can place on the blocks like buttons or torches or lanterns or something, so mobs will not spawn on these blocks because they already have something in them. Now of course another really good way to block mob spawns is with lighting. If you just increase the light level in an area, any mobs that have to spawn in a particular light level or below a particular light level can't spawn in that room. However, in the nether, a lot of the mobs can spawn at any light level, like magma cubes. And so just increasing the light level by placing torches or lanterns around the room isn't going to block those mobs, so we need to make sure that they can't spawn using certain blocks. So that's mostly what we're going to do in here, is use a combination of blocks that mobs simply can't spawn on to make sure that this room is protected from mob spawns, but also looks nice. So the first thing I'm going to do is just build kind of a little bridge from the central platform over to each of the tunnels out of quartz slabs. And because the quartz slabs are slabs and I'm placing them on the bottom of the block, mobs will not be able to spawn here. And it's also going to kind of tie together the central platform that the nether portal is on with the walls that are also made out of quartz. Now for these corners, I want to do something a little bit different. I don't want to use quartz because frankly this is all the quartz I have left. I've got a couple of quartz crystals that I haven't turned into quartz blocks yet, but I want to save those because you use those to make redstone components like comparators and repeaters. And again, that's the last of my quartz. I don't really want to use up all of my quartz on this build. So I'm going to do something a little bit different here. I am going to go ahead and put some quartz slabs in the corners here to kind of make it look a little bit more rounded. I think that'll look nice. But then the rest of this, I'm going to go ahead and dig it out a little ways. And what I'm thinking is maybe 3 or 4 blocks down. So I think that's probably deep enough. I like that. So I'm going to do this all the way around, including under these little bridges that I've made leading over to the tunnels. Okay, and under these bridges, I'm going to put some quartz stairs to create sort of an arch under the bridges. So we'll put quartz stairs there, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Like that. And then probably need to also put some quartz behind there to kind of continue the look of the bridge going all the way down to the ground. So I'll do this to all the bridges. I'll put stairs and quartz blocks under them to actually make them look like full bridges that go all the way down to the bottom of this little sort of moat that we've dug out. And sadly, I am going to have to tap into the rest of my nether quartz, and that's probably not going to be enough, unfortunately. I think I'm going to have to go mine for some more nether quartz to finish this episode. Alright, I went and did some digging, got plenty of nether quartz. Hopefully this will last me for the rest of the episode. Alright, so to finish off this middle column, I think what I want to do is kind of take out the corners, and I'll put a nether quartz stair in the top of the corner. Like, not like that. Like that. No. No. Change of plans. Nether quartz block. Just like that. There we go. So the entire middle section will be all nether quartz. Now around the outside, I think I want to create like a mirror image of the pattern that we did going up. So below this we'll do, I'll probably do a single row of nether quartz all the way around. And then below that I'll do some basalt and then some blackstone. It's not going to be nearly as tall because this thing's only 3 blocks deep, but I want to just sort of reproduce the pattern that we have above it. You know, now that I think about it, this is probably costing me a lot more nether quartz than if I had just done the entire floor in nether quartz. Yeah, so something kind of like that. So I'll do this pattern all the way around. Alright, so that's what we've got for the walls. Now, you're probably asking, what about the rest of the netherrack down there? What are we going to do with that? Surely we're not just going to leave it. Well, I'm glad you asked. Remember last episode when I encountered some lava and decided I'm going to scoop that up in a bucket because I'm going to use that later? Well, I'm going to use a lot of lava for this part. So what I'm going to do is all this netherrack I'm going to dig out and replace with lava sources. So I'm going to turn this entire floor into a giant lava lake. And this is going to take several trips back down to the nether to get more lava to fill this whole thing up. But yeah, that's the plan. This whole thing is going to become lava. And then on top, I'm going to put black glass so you can see down into the lava, but there's going to be no risk of falling down into it. And I think, you know what else I'm going to do? Since you can see the top of the block behind the lava, I'm going to go ahead and replace that netherrack with blackstone as I go around. So there's going to be one more row of blackstone going all the way around, but you're only ever going to see the very top of it. Alright, check that out, guys. So I finished putting in all the lava. I went ahead and put some black glass on top. So that's going to allow me to safely travel over this while still seeing the nice lava that we put in down there. And I don't see them anymore. While I was down there actually putting lava in, a strider actually spawned down there. So I thought that was kind of cool. It might be nice if we can get some other striders to spawn down there and just have like a little strider pen. Hopefully magma cubes don't spawn down there because magma cubes are really annoying and I don't want them anywhere near my nether hub. So a few more things to do before we call this complete. I want to get some quartz pillar blocks, and I'm going to put one of these on each little corner piece here. I'm thinking maybe right there. And then on top of that, I'm going to put some soul campfires, because I love these soul campfires. The soul campfires are they're made like a normal campfire, except you add soul sand. So without the soul sand, I think you would put just another, I think you would put like a charcoal or something there. Instead you put soul sand and you get a soul campfire. And it has this blue flame, which I think looks gorgeous. It looks really nice with the nether. And since I'm trying to build this whole thing out of blocks that you find in the nether, I think it's very appropriate. Now around this campfire, I'm going to go ahead and put some oak trap doors just to kind of hide it a little bit so you can still see it. You can still see the blue flames, but you don't see like the campfire. And I don't know if I like it being 1 tall. I might do 2. Let me see how that looks over here, and I'll compare the two. So what do I think? I think I'm going to go with the one that's 2 tall. The one that's only 1 tall, it just looks a little bit stubby. You know what? I think I'm actually going to leave it open. I don't think I'm going to put the trapdoors in front of it. Normally I like to put the trapdoors over a campfire, but I really like the way that these the soul campfires look in here, and I think that's just leaving it open like that is probably going to look a little bit better. And then I think one last thing I want to do to kind of round this thing out is I'm also going to make some soul torches. And soul torches are made the same way as a normal torch, but with the addition of soul sand. And didn't mean to make 12. I'm going to put these up on, let me see, I want to put them on the actual nether portal. It's not so much for lighting. The nether portal itself emits light, and we've got the campfires around it. We got lava here. We've got plenty of light in this room. It's really just for the effect. I think having the soul torches on the nether portal just, I don't know, make it look even more ominous than it already looks. And with that, I think we can call this room complete. We still need to come back and actually dig out the tunnels at some point, but right now, yeah, I think we're done here. And I really like the way this turned out. I think it looks amazing. I really like the effect of the lava with the glass floor. Usually I'm not a big fan of black glass, but I think that black glass and lava go really well together. So I really like how this build turned out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoyed how this Nether Hub turned out. Hopefully it gives you some ideas for your own Nether Hub in your game. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please like it since it helps me out, and please hit that subscribe button while you're down there so you can get notified of future episodes as they come out. Thanks y'all, and have a great day.